Vicky's already on Google, already riding at a walk. I'm going to try to ride a bit at a walk myself today. I'm not really supposed to, but I'd like to accompany Google and Vicky on the cross trail so that he simply gets to know this whole trail. And that's why I'd like to accompany him with Conrad there so that Vicky can then go along there alone with Google in the next few days. Yes, and before that, we'll naturally do a bit of a review on the riding arena first, and then we'll start our attempt. So before you do anything, always check, just for a moment, turn the pole to the outside, then just a little bit to the inside. And if he does that without resisting or blocking, then he's ready for the next aid. Then you can start trotting.
Boogie, it worked so well just a moment ago. Not now, or what?
Exactly. If you now, for example, ride a circle or a slightly larger volte, then he knows that you soften a bit on the outside and take him in a bit on the inside. And then he's doing great. And look nicely again where you want to go.
Great.
Exactly right. Super. You're doing it exactly right. Many changes of hand, then he'll loosen up quickly. So look, and now the inside hand is creeping in, the outside hand is creeping out a bit. Exactly, just keep the outside elbow nicely right there. Would you like to canter again before we go on the trail?
Yes.
Good, concentrate nicely on your hands, right? So, and it's very important that you stay calm. If he doesn't really let himself be steered sometimes, then it's really easier to release him a little bit on the outside and turn him to the inside, then he's back there. And during the transition, breathe through nicely, then in the trot, and first bring some calm back in. Or just transition down to a walk and bring him down first. Fine, good like that. So, and it's very important, shorten the reins a bit so that your hand moves forward. So, and if you position him slightly inward now, you'll become a bit soft on the outside. You don't let him sag, but you become soft. Look, then he chews and then he carries himself. If that's difficult, you're too tight on the outside. Keep cantering nicely and we'll try something new. Don't let him fall apart, okay? Try on the long side.
Yes.
To keep him just like that on the hand, but try to push more so he makes larger canter strides. So, and then you collect him again. You have to be very careful that he doesn't transition down. And now you send him forward again. Now let him canter again, but keep playing with him very lightly. And then you bring him back again. And then you sit deep again and let him canter. Yes, come on. Yes. Well, look how much you can tease out of him if he can do even more.
And let's move forward.
Yes. Maybe you have to push your hand forward just a tiny bit so he feels confident. You'll have to try it out. So sit deep. See there? And did he go better with the hand forward?
Yes.
See? So your hand is too tight for him. So look, great.
And again. Great.
Do it again. Position your fists, thumbs up like that. Also important that you always maintain a bit of connection in front, right? Because you want to trot the whole thing too. And then it's actually better if you really keep him in connection up there, just like in the riding arena. Okay, so, and if all of that works well, then you can just come out here a bit more often. And just let him trot out for a little while, because at that point he's really concentrating on you. And then you say, come on, let's go a bit more briskly here at a walk, right? We want to keep up with the 22-year-old here.
You should be able to beat that big guy.
Mm-hmm.
Let us now please transition down.
Perfect. So, and it's very good training that you transition down before the hills. Then he has to go uphill, go downhill. And then you trot him on again. And if he does all that nicely by staying loose in front, you're doing it really well. And him too. Super. Great.
Good. Great. Perfect. Careful here, big guy.
Super.
So we don't fall in there. Right, big guy?
Really good. Right? So the first thing you can try to do is to trot towards the riding arena and then come back. Right? We've never done that.
And walk. Great.
Right? Trot up the path at a steady pace, do a controlled circle up there, and then trot back down again.
And trot. Good. Great.
Give him a pat. Very good.
Okay, great.
Looking very, very good.
Good.
Keep praising him. Very good like that.
Great then.
I'm really thrilled with the two of them. They're doing so well here. Vicky and Google are doing the pond route alone for the first time. It's quite tricky because there's actually a red canoe there. There's a boat on the edge. I can see through the trees. And I see her arriving there. Because if this works, Google will have a really varied program. Because then he can really trot these routes for a long time. And not like always in the arena where the corner comes right away. And that makes me happy. And if it even works at a gallop, then he can really loosen up. And from what I can see, they're already trotting a lap back there. You'll see them in a moment. I think another 1, 2, 3. And now they should be coming. I'll step aside a little bit. Really great. I mean, honestly, it's just really amazing, you know? Well, my brave daughter, how was it?
Very good. He didn't stop anywhere. He's very well behaved.
Nice. Do you want to give him a treat?
Yes.
That is really, really great. And you started trotting back there by the arena?
No, much, much earlier, even before the boats.
Ah, great. Well, then I'm curious to see if he'll do it the other way too.
Yes.
Right, you've got your legs on him well, right? It looked really, really good just now, the way he trotted here. Very relaxed. Exactly.
And keep walking.
Maybe you should also ride him properly. I mean, not so tentatively, but like we usually do. Now he'd have to go round a curve, turn away once more, and really ride up to the entrance there. So, super. Exactly. So that you really ride down the slope there, right? Many horses are afraid when it's so narrow. Look, now he can see what it is, and then he can march right in.
Have a drink first, Googie.
Then let's show Googie how to play. Make some room.
Come on, Busha.
No, I'll let you out first. Come here, keep going. So if he doesn't want to go in now, it's understandable because of the waves.
No, he wants to go in.
Yes, good.
I'm just waiting until...
Yes, just calmly come in a little bit. Hand forward, yes.
Exactly. Come on, I'll pick you up again and then we'll trot a bit more, okay? Exactly. And then we'll trot.
Well, you can do 2 or 3 more laps. And then he's had enough, right?
Yes.
It's very nice.
Come on, my boy. And trot, trot. Yes, yes. It's all good. Yes, go.
Yes, that's a nice obedience exercise now. It was already a bit of a calling it a day mood. I like to do that myself and just see what happens when I start up again.
Googie remains stubborn, and as you can see, he's completely relaxed, as if no rider was sitting on him. Now it's a matter of which of the two has more patience. Vicky is supposed to annoy him until he gets fed up and moves on. Googie definitely doesn't seem to be afraid. Since there's no experience with Googie's behavior off-road yet, Ariane deliberately didn't give Vicky spurs today, so that Googie doesn't accidentally get too much pressure off-road and horse and rider possibly part ways. As a result, 10-year-old Victoria is now quite powerless against the 1.80 meter tall Googie.
Yeah, I've been standing here for half an hour and my legs are about to fall off.
A big one. Well, Vicky, are your legs falling off yet?
Yes.
Well, Googie, that's nice.
And now he's also starting to paw and bite my leg.
Nice, isn't it? Such a little tapping massage. Stop doing that. Do you want to keep doing this?
No.
You could have been in the stable long ago. Don't forget to take it off.
Yeah, just have to give me my vest.
What are you doing? Can you tell me about it? You know this was supposed to be great for you, huh? Yeah. Or do you like just standing around here, huh?
Watch out. Yeah.
Well done. So now I have to take off the vest.
Yeah.
So, yes, like that.
Ariane is taking over. My legs are falling off.
Yeah, it's silly now. If you dismount, he's already won. So I'm starting from -100 again. Can you take those things with you?
Yeah.
So Googie, come here. And halt. Good. Oops-a-daisy. And up we go. Well done. Great. Yes, super. Sweetie pie. Yes, great. Really nice. Super. Yes, excellent. Great. Super. Yes, you're doing great, aren't you? Oh, wonderful. Great. Oh, lovely, isn't it? Yes. You're doing that very well. Man, great, 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 great. Stayed so nicely still. Good boy. So come on. What is that then? Go forward, come on. Go forward, come on. Go forward nicely. Yes, go on. Come on then. Come on then. Come on, big guy, come on. 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 Ta-ta-ta. Ta-ta-ta. And forward. And forward. And forward.
And forward.
And forward. And forward. And forward. And forward. Shall I tell you what we're doing? Now we're turning around. Then we'll do all that crap again? Fine, well done. Great. Excellent. What's going on, hey? Come over here. Yes, fine. Everything's fine? Great. Super. Yeah, look, now we're turning around. Come here, come. Good boy. Well done. Super. Good boy, that's a good boy. Great. Up forward. Good. Yeah, come on. And come here, come, let's turn around again. Come on, big guy, come on. Good, everything's fine. Great. Up, good. And halt. Well done. Great. Super. Well done. There. Well done. Come on. Great. Great. That's a good boy. Yeah, go on. All good. Come on. You're doing great. Super. Great. That's a good boy. Yeah, I rescued Vicky for a bit. She'd been standing there for over an hour, and Google was really rooted to the spot. On a stretch where he'd already trotted a lap before, he just didn't feel like it anymore. You can simply put it that way. And that obviously doesn't work. So, and now we've just done a rider change simply. I was able to get him moving. I had other aids, of course, like Vicky, for example, but it was, he would have liked to rear up. And continuing the ride was very tense. He always had his ears back then and was really ready to bolt and take off. I haven't noticed that from him lately. So I think there's more to come. He's getting strength now. He's getting energy. He knows how to handle his body. What's more, he's in the herd, and from what I can see, he's reached the top of the herd. That means he's ultimately the pack leader here. And that naturally makes it somewhat more difficult for the rider to manage, whether it's Vicky or me or anyone else. But I hope that it was just that end of the day mood after the water. He just didn't feel like it anymore. And that it simply won't be like that tomorrow. Anything is possible. We'll just have to keep watching. I wouldn't have expected everything to be super great now, of course, but those were things he knows now, and it shouldn't have been necessary. No, to stand there calmly and look and really, yeah, to try and unseat his rider there. Let's see how it is tomorrow or the day after. Yes, Googie has a visitor today, and I'd really like to have Googie's teeth checked out. There are quite a few signs that things aren't quite right in there, even though he was supposed to have seen a dentist before he arrived here. But I would really like to have that checked again, and that's why I have our dentist, Peter Eilers, here with us today. And I think he can tell us a bit more about it in a moment.
Yes, as mentioned, my name is Peter Eilers. I'm an equine dental practitioner certified by the IGFP, and we're going to examine Googie now and possibly treat whatever might be wrong with his teeth, right? He just can't wait for it.
Googie already likes you enough to kiss you, right? Yes, we just have to wait a little bit now until the vet gets here so that Googie can drift off into a little dream. He'll get a sedative, of course, and then we can get started. Yes, as you can see, Googie's eyes are already getting a bit sleepy. Let's see how deep he dreams in a bit and when we can start. But he's already starting to chew and is letting his head hang low. I don't think he's ever been this relaxed before. Googie, shall we see what's going on with you, huh? Inside your mouth. So nice. Yes, once we start, I'm really curious to hear what Peter has to tell us about what he sees in there. It's always quite crazy because when do you ever get to look into a horse's mouth like this? After all, it goes all the way up to there. And it's really a huge area that you can look into. And I think that's quite interesting. Now he's already leaning against me here. Oh, little Googie. So, and someone was actually supposed to have been here before, but I don't know.
So I always start with a tactile examination because you can see just as much with that as with your eyes, if not even more. Feeling it?
What are you feeling for now?
I'm feeling the whole chewing apparatus now, how the chewing surfaces are and regarding the edges. And also any anomalies that can be found there, right? So work was done on him at some point, but he has 2 or 3 high-standing teeth here in the middle of the lower jaw.
Ha! Could that be why the incisors aren't meeting properly?
For example, I'll take a look at those afterwards, though. I couldn't look at them just now.
Yes, I know. Right, so he wouldn't let anyone look in his mouth before or let his lips be lifted, so all of this has to happen under sedation now.
Well, as far as the edges go, it's okay. Except for the lost teeth in the upper jaw area, there are actually still some edges that are already in contact with the mucous membrane, right? The chewing angle is a bit too flat. It needs to be adjusted a little bit towards the outer edge. The chewing angle is always around 15%.
Yes.
And that's where you practically adjust the upper jaw as well. And then there's free movement in the jaw joint too.
Okay.
And it's very important that this jaw joint issue isn't present.
Okay.
Because horses compensate for that through their musculoskeletal system all the way to the back.
Okay. That means a chewing surface should actually be a bit like a ski slope, sloping from the inside out. Did I understand that correctly?
15 degrees from the inside out.
Okay. So, and if he has this elevation on the last teeth, then for me, as an osteopath and physical therapist, which you are too, then the jaw joint and pole are actually already under a lot of stress.
Exactly. And that's exactly how these issues arise, you know, which can lead to rideability problems. So I'm going to work my way all the way around now. I don't always stay on one spot. I keep moving a bit so that the teeth don't overheat, right? That's very important.
Okay. That's a good boy.
Look, I'll introduce myself a bit first so he knows there's going to be a noise in a moment. That's a good boy.
Good boy, really.
So there are also edges here on the inside that are in contact with the tongue, which of course also cause irritation in this case. We'll get that all sorted out now, okay?
Yes, what I really like is that Googie is very calm. He's really cooperating so well, even though he's not even that heavily sedated yet. We had some slight doubts about whether I'd have to call the vet again, but he's doing great. Googie, I'm really proud of Googie. I must say, of course, that Peter also has a good way with them, just to calm the horse down first and not just rush right in and start working, but rather lets the horse see who he is first. Maybe that makes a difference too. I'm a physical therapist for humans myself. Peter did that for a long time too. I think you just have a slightly different feel for living beings and approach them differently. I personally find that very appealing.
Would you like to reach in and feel for yourself? Just there at the top on the outer edge?
Oh, yes.
The chewing surfaces. Watch your arm so that he gets the feel of it, right?
Then the arm is gone.
Yes, the arm is gone.
But I think I was just all the way to the top.
Yes.
It's really nice and smooth and round. It looks completely different here too. Maybe we can get the camera in close so we can see the chewing surface. Earlier there were really...
Yes, on this side you can even see inside on the mucous membrane that injuries have already occurred there because of the edges basically, right? Now imagine you're riding, you put on the noseband, you tighten it up, and then they press in even more forcefully, right?
Well, that's just it. Most people really do buckle nosebands very tightly because they don't know any better, right?
Optimal row of teeth, all well positioned, no tooth is tilted or anything, right? That's really nice. And if you treat it regularly now, meaning about once a year, you'll have until the end of its life hardly any trouble with it or no trouble at all, right? But it's just important that you do it, right?
What would you say to riders or horse owners who don't know much about anatomy but are just horse owners? What are the first signs where you have to say, oh man, I need to...
Yes, the first signs are head tossing or a twisted head while eating, more or less. So what a horse actually shows while riding, that he starts chewing or sticking his tongue out. So there are several signs for why that is. But as I said, if you do it in an annual treatment, once a year that is, and consecutively, then...
Is that enough for every horse?
Actually, yes, if it's done well, yes, definitely, right? Is he grinding on something?
Yes, as I said, he eats a lot of wood.
Yes.
So he eats everything.
Yes, it looks a bit abraded here, right? As if he... But he doesn't crib, right? That he sets his teeth and somehow...
No, I haven't yet, no. Well, I haven't seen it here.
6, 7, 8, all good, fine.
But that's what he says. He really...
Yes, we'll manage that. All good, fine. Good boy, right? Yes, the age information is correct too. 9 years old. You can tell by the cups, right?
That's very good. Look, you're not...
30. We've often had horses where they say, yes, we just bought this one 4 years old. And then you could see that they were maybe already 6 or 7 or vice versa, right? You can see that from the up to 11 years old, you can determine the exact year. After that, only roughly, right?
Well, it would be a rude awakening if you told me he's already 20.
Yes, okay, I won't say it. No. That's completely right. We'll leave it like that, the incisors.
Yes, anyone who wants to contact Peter Eilers, we'll just put his contact details in the video description below. That way I think everyone can access them. I can highly recommend him.
Thank you. You're welcome back anytime.
Yeah, Googie and I have something quite different planned. We've had this on our list for quite a while now. And yeah, he's a bit spooky at the moment. And now I thought I'll give him a bit of a reason to look, and I'll just do a bit of calmness training with him. And I've set up all sorts of things for that. I think you can see that quite well. And yeah, we'll increase this bit by bit over the next 2 or 3 days, always with different things, right up to running tractors. Right, come on, let's go take a look. Can let him have a sniff. Let's see. Yes, good boy. Ooh, that is scary after all, isn't it? Come here. There you go. Good boy. That's it. Just like that. Great job. Let's do it again together. Look at that. You're really getting it. Okay? Once more from here. Just like before. Look at that. You're doing so well. Look, you know, it's all good. Well, yes. Just look at that, would you? Not bad at all, right? Not bad at all, right? I mean, really not bad at all, right? So come here. Come a bit further, just a little bit more. Come on, you can do it. Yes, come a bit further, that's right. And good, that's perfect. That's it, just like that. Look here, right over here. Yes, look here. You're getting big eyes there, aren't you? Look at that, not bad at all, right? No, it's not bad at all, is it? No, definitely not. There's really nothing wrong here. Should we go and take a look together just to be sure? Let's check it out and see for ourselves. Look here, right over this way. Let's take a closer look and see what we find. Yes, look at that. So he already knows the yellow bag from the round pen. This is something completely different here, of course. It's blowing, it's red and white. Those are colors that really catch their attention, of course. Good boy. Then halt. Look here. Have you seen that yet? Have you seen that yet? That, on the other hand, isn't bad at all, is it? You'd love to take a bite of that, wouldn't you? Yeah, come here. Good boy. Yeah, great stuff, right? It always takes a lot of time. I've got a little motivational aid here, namely a large bowl full of oats. I've positioned it back here because Google is really into oats. That's pretty much his favorite food, I think. And with that, I think I can get him to do almost anything. I've now moved the red and white fluttering tape from the archway to the side. I'm going to walk through there with him until he's relaxed. And then I'll add one fluttering strip, and that's how I'll build the whole thing up. Right, Googie? Well, let's get to it. Good little boy. Come over here. Look here, take a mouthful. So, exactly, and off we go. And on we go. Come here, big guy, come on. Yes, away from the food bowl. And when you go through again, you can go back to it. Good boy, well done. He wants to go right back there. Come here, come on, make some room again. Come on, come on. So Gux, what do you say? Can we do it? Have you noticed by now that these can be moved to the side, right? Okay. Well, then come. Yes, then come. Yes, then come. Come, Gux. Come. Come, Googie. Head down. Head down. Well, at least you're already right in the middle of it. Look, and these things can touch you. I think that's really great. You're not afraid of it anymore, right? Yes, come here, come. You have to put your head down. Yes, no, that's not how it works. Look, Googie, Googie, come. Yes, great. Super. Take a little mouthful. Just write again, like this, you see? So, wow, that's really nice. Just look at that. It's honestly really, really nice. They're actually on his legs now, and now they're also on his ears. I'll move them gently, right? And it's possible that he'll jump around again, of course, but let's see what happens next. Really great, Googie. Yes. I didn't think this would work today. Because with him, it's really a mix of fear, stubbornness, and not wanting to move forward, just like when riding and everywhere else too. And this is really great now. He has learned to lower his head and walk through there. And if I take this further, it might also be very beneficial when riding, so that he doesn't just raise his head when blocking, but simply learns that if I lower it, the whole thing is a bit easier. Right, Googie? You did that very well today. Tomorrow we'll get the tractor, right? You're really afraid of that too. Right, well done, super, good. Yes, I'd stop for today. He did that really nicely. Right, tomorrow we'll ride again, and then it's the tractor's turn. Right, Googie? That was really great. You did such a good job. Well done there. I'm really proud of you for that.